When you are caught in the middle of an overwhelming struggle, the immediate instinct is to ask, why is this happening to me? It feels like a heavy physical ailment actively trying to break you. The psychologist Carl Jung studied this exact breaking point. He developed the framework of individuation, the process of reconciling the conscious and unconscious parts of the mind. Jung observed that suffering provides the necessary heat to burn away false identities. To navigate this transition, you have to complete a specific 4-step psychological integration protocol. By following these steps, you use your current suffering to drive your own evolution. You will need a notebook for this. Be prepared. This exercise requires confronting specific memories and traits that cause significant emotional discomfort. Grab a pen. Making this internal psychological work tangible on a physical piece of paper is a requirement for the protocol success. Leaning directly into the discomfort with these tools allows you to transition from being a helpless victim to an active creator of your reality. Step 1. Draw a line down the center of your page. On the left side, list 3 deeply hidden flaws you actively try to hide. Looking at these words appearing jealousy, anger, insecurity triggers the psychological barrier of shame, the primary reason these traits remain hidden. Jung called these hidden traits the shadow. He believed spending daily energy trying to avoid this darkness is the root cause of prolonged suffering. Accepting that these traits belong to you begins to strip away the energy required to hide them. Over time, this transparency replaces the constant pressure of denial with a more stable, grounded state. Documenting your shadow on this paper is the non-negotiable prerequisite for wholeness. The flaws you refuse to look at will constantly control your behavior in the dark. Step 2. Move to the right side of the paper. Write down the name of a specific person or a past version of yourself who caused you deep pain. Below that name, write this declaration: I refuse to let your actions control my life anymore. This step causes intense resistance. Holding on to the right to be angry feels like wearing a protective shield, which makes dropping it feel dangerous. Forgiveness serves the survivor, not the offender. It functions as a psychological extraction, severing the emotional chains that would otherwise tether you to the past. Writing that sentence begins the process of reclaiming the mental bandwidth previously wasted on past resentments. True forgiveness is not a moral concession. It is a necessary psychological tool to free up vital energy to navigate the present moment. Step 3. Turn the page over. At the top, write the statement, I am in 100% control of my response. Beneath it, write down one immediate action you will take today to stop playing the victim. Writing this forces a harsh realization. It formally ends the blame game and confirms that no external savior is coming to fix your situation. Sitting as a passive observer is comfortable, but leaves you at the mercy of outside forces. Becoming the author of your life is intimidating, but puts you in command of your trajectory. This shift dictates how you interact with external challenges. While you have zero control over the circumstances you are handed, you have absolute control over your reaction to them. As you commit to that single action item, you will notice a shift from passive victimhood to the empowering weight of being at the wheel. Taking absolute responsibility is the mechanism for reclaiming power. It converts external chaos into internal fuel for your growth. Step 4. At the bottom of the page, write down how the specific pain you are currently experiencing is actively preparing and sculpting you for a larger calling. Purpose is not an external object waiting to be discovered. It grows directly out of doing this difficult inner work and extracting meaning from struggle. Defining the utility of your struggle allows the disparate events of your past to align. Trials that once seemed random now appear as specific training required to handle the responsibilities you face today. Extracting this meaning is the ultimate payoff for enduring the test. It transforms senseless suffering into a structured and intentional journey. Look at the physical paper in front of you. By completing this exercise, you have mapped your shadow, cut your resentments, taken ownership, and defined your purpose. While the external storm may still be raging, you have established a centered internal position. You have begun the shift from being a collection of fragmented reactions toward a more integrated, singular identity. Individuation is an ongoing process, not a one-time checklist. Keep this piece of paper out on your desk and actively review these words tomorrow morning when you wake up. You have navigated the most difficult portion of the fire and survived the soul's test. Now you must step out and live the life you just mapped on that page. The universe's most painful tests are demanding invitations to unlock the greatest, fully integrated version of yourself.